American Songwriter. Anybody there? I'm live. I'm ZZ Ward, live with American Songwriter here in my home in California, quarantine. Let's see if I'm not sure if there's anyone on. Okay, we've got some viewers on. Cool. So I'm here. I'm excited to play a couple songs for you guys today, and I've got some questions here from American Songwriter. Can you guys hear me okay? Let's do a little sound check real quick. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know. Got this, it's good, we're good? Good. We've got a nice little microphone set up here. We're high tech with our live streaming. You know what? We learn fast. We've had about a month in quarantine here, so what up, guys? Hey. All right, cool, you guys are on. So, all right, so I've got some questions here from American Songwriter to answer about some of these songs that I wrote. So let's see. I think I'm going to start it off with a song because these questions I could answer them after one of these songs. So you guys, and I will apologize in advance. The gardeners are here working on our yard, so it's a little loud. Muddy's in the room. She might bark at squirrels. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just going to start playing. And if it gets too loud, then I don't know. It'll be like a cool background thing going on. So I'm going to play a song, and then I'm going to answer some questions here for American Songwriter. I'm ZZ Ward. This is a song called Put the Gun Down. I got 10 fingers to the sky and back to the wall, boy flag high. Her lips just like a gun, she's got silver bullets on its song. He's deep under her spell, I'm screaming out, but it just won't help. I think I'm crazy, I had him face. And Lord have mercy, you don't wanna break my heart. Take what's mine, don't hurt me, steal my money and steal my car. Don't take my man, don't take my man. I said don't take my man, cause you know you can't. Gun down, ooh, ooh, ooh. Gun down, ooh, ooh, ooh. She stole my man, took him from me. She's got crimson eyes, a screaming body. Face is young, she must taste sweet. She drops those pennies to her knees, walking on my happy home. She won't give up until I'm gone. I think I'm crazy, I had him face. And Lord have mercy, you don't wanna break my heart. Take what's mine, don't hurt me, steal my money and steal my car. Don't take my man, don't take my man. I said don't take my man, cause you know you can't. Gun down, ooh, 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 ooh. Gun down, ooh, 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 ooh. Put the gun down, put the gun down. Got your finger on the trigger now. Put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down. Put the gun down, put the gun down. Well, I must set fire to the whole damn house. Put it down, put it down, put it down, put it down, 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 down. Ooh. Lord have mercy, you don't wanna break my heart. Take what's mine, don't hurt me, steal my money and steal my car. Don't take my man, don't take my man. I said don't take my man, cause you know you can. Gun down, ooh, 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 ooh. Gun down, ooh, 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 ooh. Gun down, ooh, 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 ooh. Put the gun down. There you go, put the gun down. I hope that sounded good. We've got this new mic set up here. It's pretty fancy. How'd it sound, guys? How'd it sound? What up, what up, what up? No, I'm not ZZ Top. My name is ZZ Ward, but I've played with ZZ Top before. That's a performance that's online. You should check it out. I played with Billy Gibbons. We did Sharp Dressed Man together. And I played with Orianthi up there. We all jammed on that song. That was real fun. Sounds great. Oh, awesome. I'm so glad. Okay, so You guys, whew, it's hot. It's hotter in California today. It's almost 80 degrees, and I'm like suddenly like, wow, all my live streams has been a lot cooler. Now I'm like hot. Anyway, it's right on, you guys. Thank you for joining us. So I'm here with American Songwriter. They've got some questions they wanted me to talk about with my songs. Apologies in advance for the gardeners. So hopefully, I thought they were done, but I guess they're still going. Anyways, I'm answering these questions. Hopefully they'll be done by the time I do another song. So the question from American Songwriter is, was the song Put the Gun Down a co-write? And if so, who broke the code? And how do you prepare for co-writes? So do you come in with prepared material, ideas? Or do you go in with a blank slate? What was it like to see Passion Pit do a remix of your song? So there's a lot of cool questions here. But Put the Gun Down was not a co-write. I wrote Put the Gun Down by myself, but I do a lot of co-writing. And a lot of good questions here. How do I prepare for a co-write? You gotta, I think it's good to do a little preparing for a co-write. It always helps me. I try to come in with some concepts, with some stuff that I want to talk about. Usually when I go in a co-write at this point in my career, it's because we're writing a song for me. I know a lot of other songwriters who have different roles when they go into a co-write. Maybe they're writing for another artist, or they're writing for themselves. So in particular with me, I'm usually writing for me. So I try to think about concepts, and I usually try to tap into like what I'm really feeling before I go into a co-write, because I think it's a disservice to my music to not write about what I'm truly going through. So if I write by myself, I do the same thing. I try to write about what I'm feeling, what I can authentically get behind, because I think that's what real music is. And I think the moment you try to write a song, that doesn't have any feeling behind it, it's just not what it's about. So I always try to bring my, my emotions into the room, and also try to be, I try to be open with people that maybe I've never even met before. Most of the time I never have met before, to kind of let my walls down and let them into what's going on in my life, so that we can truly write a good song that day. So that's kind of how I would prepare for a co-write. And then let's see, the other questions are, do you prepare for co-writes? It was amazing to see Passion Pit remix that song. That was super awesome. And then I like this question here. It says, who broke the code, for the song? Now, again, Put the Gun Down, I wrote that one by myself, but I will say when you co-write, there's pros and there's cons to it. I think that you might love the people you're writing with. They might push you in the room to do something you wouldn't normally do also, which pushes you outside your comfort zone. Like, there's some things I've done in a room where I was like, I don't know about that, and then it served me really well afterwards, or sometimes it doesn't. But so that can be a really good experience coming out of a co-write. I do think, though, when you're in co-writes, it's kind of nice because it's not all on your shoulders to come up with by yourself. So, usually when I go into a room with other people, I usually don't play an instrument. I usually let somebody else do that, mostly because I kind of want to take whatever in their wheelhouse of a backbone to the song and put who I am and what I have on top of that. That's kind of what I've done in the past in co-writes. So anyways, those are some of those questions. I'm going to play another tune for you guys. Take a little sip of water here out of my mug. Just a subtle message for everyone with that. I've also been doing weekly live streams, so if you want to come over and check out my live stream, I'm doing those once a week from my Instagram. It's Easy Ward. All right, I'm going to play another song here, and maybe I'll play a little bit of a louder one because I'll save some of the quiet ones. Nah, I'll just play Charlie at Home. Okay. Hopefully you guys can't hear the leaf blowing as much as I can. All right. So this is a song called Charlie at Home. They asked me a question about this song. What came first for this song, the riff or the lyrics? Definitely the riff came first for this one. Which, it's different all the time. I think I try to not do the same thing every time I write a song. I kind of like, wherever I get some magic, I'm going to hang on to it, whether it's the top line, whether it's the concept, whether it's a lyric, whatever it is, instrumentation, a groove, a lick, whatever it is, some chords. I don't ever know or have complete control over what happens, so I try to grab onto whatever is good. The riff came first for this, the picking on the guitar, and then I think I thought about, which I do a lot, like what mood that took me into, and it felt really sexy. So on Charlie Ain't Home, I kind of went there, and I think I was already there in my life anyways, but I could have found some sadness that day too. So, but this particular riff took me in that direction. So, play that song for you guys right now. Is it common for you in your song? Oh, yeah. What advice did you give to... Oh, and it says, what advice would I give to aspiring artists and songwriters? The best advice I can give you is put the time in, I would say. You have to be pretty focused, pretty hungry, pretty dedicated to put a lot of time into writing. When I wrote my first album, I didn't do anything. I just sat in my apartment for a year and wrote that album, I mean, actually that's not true. I was doing stuff because I had some fuel for the fire to write about a relationship that I was in. So I was definitely doing other things. But anyway, so I'd say put the time in is important. And also, I think the most important thing I would tell an aspiring songwriter is, write, or an aspiring artist, I would say, write your story, because nobody has your story. Everybody has their own thing going on, but nobody can tell yours the way you see it. So that's my best advice. This is a song called Charlie Ain't Home. Golden honey dripping from this house, black stilettos on leather couch, hot blue jeans sticking tight like glue, soaking wet, drink it up like juice. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Lay me down on sheets of cotton, boy, boy. You make me feel like I could fly. Headlights on the bedpost, we ain't stopping. No, no. If you forgot, I'll tell you why. 'Cause Charlie ain't home. Ooh, 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 Charlie ain't home. Ooh, 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 Charlie ain't home. No, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Dig my fingertips into your back till the pictures break and the floorboards crack. On my tongue is a silver key, swimming deep in the sinner sea. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Lay me down on sheets of cotton, boy, boy. You make me feel like I could fly. Headlights on the bedpost, we ain't stopping. No, no. If you forgot, I'll tell you why. 'Cause Charlie ain't home. Ooh, 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 Charlie ain't home. Ooh, 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 Charlie ain't home. Oh, Charlie, Charlie, please let that boy go, darling. It wasn't his fault. It was mine, mine, mine. Oh, Charlie, Charlie, he didn't know no better, and I should have listened. You were right, 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 right. Whoa, da, 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 if you da da no, 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 lay me down on sheets of cotton. You make me feel like I could fly. Headlights on the bedpost, we ain't stopping. If you forgot, I'll tell you why. 'cause Charlie ain't home. Ooh, 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 Charlie ain't home now. There you go, guys. Charlie ain't home. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? All right, guys. So that was Charlie Ain't Home. Okay, I'm seeing some movement on the screen. I was scared for a second. I thought you guys might have fallen asleep. I'm here with American Songwriter, you guys, going live. All right, there you are. What up? What up? What up? What up, Todd? What up, Joseph? What up, Bob? The light is bright, so it's hard to see. But Meg, how did I choose a producer on my first album? Well, Nephew, Ron Feemster, Nephew, produced my first album, and that was just an incredible experience. I went in with Neff. We went into the studio, and I met him. He heard my songs. I think I actually just played him Put the Gun Down without anything, and he just started he jumped on the piano. He came up with that sick piano riff in the chorus. I mean, it was like fate. It was like it was meant to be when I went in with Neff on the first record. It was it just happened, and it felt right, and it was perfect. And I love Nephew. He's incredible. Check out all of Nephew's stuff. He's an incredible person, producer, songwriter. All right, so let's see the next one. I have a couple more songs for you guys. So the next song I was going to play for you guys is a song called The Dark. And the question is, how has your songwriting evolved from Till the Casket Drops to this song? Evolved. It's definitely different than Till the Casket Drops. No doubt about that. How it's different, I don't know. I think for me, when I'm in these moments and I write these songs, I'm just trying to get through what I'm going through by venting, by expressing myself and putting it into art. So, I could tell you bigger differences from when I first started songwriting when I was like a kid to like even moving to LA. I could tell you things like, I never used a metronome when I first started writing, before the first album. So, I mean, I'd be writing a verse, and then I'd write a chorus, and then if I'd put a metronome on, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this chorus is so wrong for this song. I remember I came to LA, I had a tape recorder and a notepad, which people still use in writing sessions. And I love the people that come in and they're like, nah, this is how I do it. This is best for me. I know people that scribble down the lyrics. They have mumbo jumbo on paper, and that's what they do. And I think it's dope. I love artists. I always have. I've been around artists my whole life, so I think that I embrace stuff like that. I love things that are eccentric. But it's just funny to think back to where I was as a songwriter when I first started, and then where I've gotten to. I definitely think, though, an instrument has helped me tremendously. I didn't start playing guitar until I was 17. But I kind of would tinker around on piano and stuff before that. But I think, and I always sang, but I think having your own voice through your own music is just a really special thing if you can do it. So, let's see if they're still here. I don't know. I guess they're not. Okay. So, I'm gonna play this song for you guys. This is a song, it's my new song out right now. It's our latest release, actually. I put it out early. It's a song about finding hope in uncertain times. It's a song called The Dark. Usually there's a 3-part harmony on the chorus, too. So I'm just going to sing lead. So you guys can sing harmonies from where you are and sing my backup vocals. Backwards light, roll that cushion. Breathe those dreams inside of me. I see fire, so I look up on these California streets. All my I've been running toward the fight. Oh Lord, when I die, make my life a lullaby. Till that long good night, keep my fire burning like a star. I'm not afraid of the dark. Staring at this stucco ceiling, wondering how to break it down. If it's falling, will I feel it? If it doesn't, will I drown? All my life I've been running toward the fight. Oh Lord, when I die, make my life a lullaby. Till that long good night, keep my fire burning like a star. I'm not afraid of the dark. So many years that I've wasted, now I can't slow down. I'm just so scared that I'm fading, I just can't slow down. Nocturnal beast born in the east, raised in a small town. Too late to slow down, down, down. Oh Lord, when I die, make my life a lullaby. Till that long good night, keep my fire burning like a star. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of the oh Lord, when I die, make my life. When I die, that long good night, keep my fire burning like a star. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid. There you go. That was a song called The Dark. It's one of my new songs out right now. There's a music video for that song out. It's a beautiful music video. It means a lot to me. I'm here with American Songwriter on their Facebook Live. My name is Zizi Ward. If you forget, it's right here on my shirt. You can also get this shirt on my website. Anyways, it's one of my favorite merch shirts, so I actually wear it all the time. All right, let's see. What else we got going on here? The question that American Songwriter asked me, what are you most excited about with the new music you have been releasing? I think the new music, I'm really proud of the new music. Sorry, my ear has static in it. It's driving me crazy. What I'm most excited about with the new music is, I think just like together with the music videos, like there's just such a story that the new releases have been telling about my life and deeper meanings behind the song, and that's really cool. I've never had something feel so cohesive and so thought out and so genuine as the new music. So I'm really excited about it. You know, obviously things have been put on pause a little bit, but we're trying to keep it going by doing these live streams and connecting with you guys and spreading good vibes, good energy. So yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, Break Her Heart is the next and last song that I'm playing today for American Songwriter. My name is Zizi Ward. Break Her Heart, this song draws from personal relationship experiences. How have those relationships impacted your songwriting? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Wow. Those are the everything for my writing. Those personal relationships are everything. It's my life in music, you know. Like I said, it just goes back to being a songwriter and nobody can tell your side of the story, you know. There's even sometimes when your side of the story feels guilty, like you shouldn't think the things that you think or you shouldn't do the things that you do. I mean, by all means, none of these songs were perfect, you know, or I wasn't going through perfect situations in my life. I was going through really hard, challenging situations in my life. But those make for the best kinds of art because, you know, it's struggle. It's about overcoming struggle and uncertainty. There you go. Is this the type of love song that you prefer to write by yourself as a therapeutic release? or do you prefer to write with others? This was a question American Songwriter's asking me for Break Her Heart, which is my new single. And I'll tune up while I answer this question because gotta do that to play this next one. Sometimes it's easier, I will say, I'm not gonna lie, to write, some things that are really personal by myself. Speaking of co-writing, actually, The Dark was co-written with Evan Bogart, who is an incredible songwriter and really good friend of mine. He's such a good friend of mine that I ended up marrying him. He wrote The Dark with me. But there's also other writers other than Evan that I feel incredibly comfortable with, and that just happens really naturally. Oak Felder is one of those people too. That when I've written with Oak, and Trevor and his whole crew over there, I feel really supported, and that makes me open up. There are definitely people that I've written with before where it doesn't make me want to open up, or they're like, what if we wrote about this? And I'm like, oh, I'm not really feeling that, right now in my life, but I'm feeling this, and then that could be hard. But I think if it's the right people, then it's easy to open up with anybody. I think some songs, though, I think are more comfortable to write. I don't know. It just depends. It just depends what it is or what the environment is. But all right, so I'm gonna play this song and then answer a couple more questions about it. This is my new single. It's called Break Her Heart. Moonlight and makers, they rock me to sleep. Things that we get in life, we can't always keep. I can't get over that you found someone new. I should be happy for her and for you. But I hope you break her heart like you broke mine. I hope you make her cry 1,000 times. I hope you cheat on her like you cheated on me. Oh, somewhere down the line, I hope you break her heart like you broke mine. Secrets that we shared and names that were ours. She gets them for free when I work so hard. If you say she's the keeping kind, well then what was I? Oh, something worth letting go, something so far from right. I hope you break her heart like you broke mine. I hope you make her cry 1,000 times. I hope you cheat on her like you cheated on me. Whoa, somewhere down the line, I hope you break her heart like you broke everything that I ever gave you. Hope wasn't enough to make us last. Go on with your new life and your new girl. We're just a thing of the past. I hope you break her heart like you broke mine. I hope you make her cry 1,000 times. I hope you cheat on her like you cheated on me. Whoa, somewhere down the line, I hope you break her heart. Oh, I hope you break her heart. Oh, I hope you break her heart like you broke mine. Moonlight and makers, they rock me to sleep. guys. So that was my new song called Break Her Heart. My name is Azizi Ward. I'm here with American Songwriter. There's one more question down here from American Songwriter. Let's just seeing what you guys are saying. Nice, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you for your energy today. All the energy helps all of us, I think, right now. Okay, so the last question is, are there elements of this song that stood out to you, making it your first single off the album? Yeah, I think, Break Her Heart for me is just, it's one of those songs, like when I first started playing it out, I think one of the first places was Sundance Festival. I keep saying festival. It's this bright light that throws me off. Sundance Film Festival. It is a festival. I just say festival, I think a music festival. Anyways, we first played it at Sundance, and I was so embarrassed to play that song live because I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I thought that, and I wrote it, and I had the guts to write it in a song, and now I can't believe that I'm playing in front of people. But I think that that's one of the reasons it's the first single, because it's like the thing that you want to say but you can't say, and those are the moments in music that we need. We need music that breaks through that barrier, that breaks through that wall, that says something. And so I think that's one of those songs for me that does. So that is my last question from American Songwriter. I'm going to turn it over to you guys. Do you guys have any questions you want to ask me before I jet here? This is kind of my live stream for the week, kicking it with American Songwriter here. I'm going to do another live stream next week. Come over to ZZ Wardland, over to my Instagram, and I'm going to be going live. I kind of been doing this every week to kind of just like stay in touch with you, and also it's good for me to just actually talk to people because I've been in my house for a month and I'm going crazy. No, not really. All right. Well, I guess that about sums it up. Thank you guys so much for kicking it with me. Again, my name is ZZ Ward, and yeah. Thank you, American Songwriter, for having me. I'm really proud to be able to get on here and talk about the art of songwriting. And for aspiring songwriters out there, if you're watching this, keep going. You know what? Right now, isolation, the best time to get in there and write songs that are true to you, and be challenged to write them somewhat by yourself right now. So take the challenge, keep writing. Don't let anybody tell you no and that you can't do something. If you want to do it, follow your heart. You have to believe in yourself before anybody else will. So I'm ZZ Ward, signing off. Thank you, American Songwriter.